Hi, grand evening. My name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, from August the 7th to the 14th, 2025. This is a collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. We're going to talk about career and employment. Gemini, your solar sun is in the third house. The third house is Gemini. Gemini rules all form of technology, communication, transportation, siblings, short distance travel, mechanical things, education, advertisement, self-expression, writing, publishing, and speaking. Anything to do with research and investigation. Okay, Gemini is your ruling planet is Mercury. You are not an emotional person when it comes to your career and employment. So you're going to be practical. You're not going to let emotions override any decision and changes that you want to make. And Mercury's in Leo, retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards. You're reviewing the mistakes and the decisions that you made when it was going direct and correcting them. Now, this new direction could have something to do with children, something to do with the legal aspect that's connected with children, or arts or entertainment. Gemini, you are seeing new opportunities for expansion and growth, abundance, wealth, blessings, karma, and the truth opening up for you. But you got to pick the right one that's going to grow and expand. Don't pick an opportunity that's going to be limited. So opportunities, anything to do with going back to school, changing your work, or moving to a different department for less stress, less money, and less work. Some of you are overburdened with a lot of work. They're dumbing the work down, a lot of stress, and this is causing some health issues. So finances, the beauty industry, and luxury industry, and real estate. Some of you might be going into something to do with legal activities, directly or indirectly. But with Mars and Libra, it can help balance things out in a fairly good way. Agreements could be made in career and employment. But it all can be a warlike spirit if other people want to go in a negative direction and cause problems. Okay, we have Saturn in Aries retrograding. So your viewpoint now about career and employment is changing. You're looking at the big picture and how you fit in it. So what Aries represents, you're going to have to take action. Some of you are in a chaotic, upheaval, constant changes, confusing situation in your career, and you want out of it. Some of you are ready to retire. Some of you have a side hustle that you're going to put more energy into that. Some of you might be getting a second job to boost your career. Neptune in Aries, you're retrograding. Illusion, fantasy, head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses, fear, doubt. Some of you, deception, lies, brain fog, has been in a fog about the changes you need to make in your career. You're going to make those changes now because it's in Aries, so action has to be done. Pluto in Aquarius. So these things have been bothering you that you want to change your career or go back to school or get another job. And so this is transformation and change that's going to happen very quickly. Anything to do with sharing your responsibility with other people and that you're doing more and they're doing less, you're cutting that out. Chiron is also retrograding in Aries. So action in Chiron, Neptune in Aries, and Saturn in Aries. Stop being the wounded warrior. You have helped everybody else to advance their career. Now it's time for assistance. No one is coming there. So you're going to have to do it yourself. So stop being the victim, be a survivor, Gemini, and get into the abundant mindset, not in the scarcity mindset. Libra, your solar sun is in the 11th house. The 11th house is Aquarius, the house of hopes, wishes, friendships, groups, organization, humanitarian efforts. Now, the 11th house ruling planet is your Uranus. It's in Gemini. So I see you moving into something to do with communication, technology, anything to do with mechanical things, anything to do with transportation, research, development, going back to school, anything to do with something that you use your voice, your hands. Okay? Now, the sun is in Leo, deals with self-expression, children, matters of the heart, moral principles, leaderships, self, arts, entertainment, and judges. So anything to do with legal aspects that's connected with children, directly or indirectly. Arts, entertainment are the legal aspect of that. You're not letting your emotions, Libra, to control you. You're going to be practical and use your logic and your intelligence. Now, when a planet is retrograde, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it's going direct, making the correction. So when it goes direct, things will work out for you. Jupiter, expansion, growth, abundance, prosperity, blessing, wealth, karma, and the truth. So opportunities for a change in career is going to open up, but you've got to pick the one that's going to expand, not just be now, but expansion and grow. Mars is in Libra. So you're going to take your energy and your anger to balance these things out about your career. Some of you are ready to retire. You got a side hustle. You're going to put yourself in that. Saturn is in Aries, retrograding. Your viewpoint about how you look at your career previously is changing. You're looking at the big picture and have an open mind. Neptune in Aries, retrograding. Illusion, fantasy, head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses, fear, doubt, deception, lies, brain fog. You got to face these changes that you got to make in your career, and you're going to make it. The North Node in Pisces. These are the lessons, Libra, that you need to make in this lifetime about your career and how to move forward. Is there any shared responsibilities in your career? You're going to stop it. You're not sharing it anymore because people drained you and took advantage of that. Chiron is in Aries, retrograding, not being the wounded warrior. Helping yourself first. And get out of that victim mentality and get into survivor mentality, Libra. Aquarius. Aquarius, your solar sun is in the 7th house, which is Libra. Balancing our partnerships and relationships, divine direction, creativity, open enemies, the house of spiritual blessing, using diplomacy, diplomat, the house of decision, indecision, and the house of others in legal situation. Now, Venus is in Cancer. So you're thinking about changing your job to a less of responsibility. You're also going back to school to start something new. Those who are retiring, you have a side hustle will bring that stream of money in to you. You're going to use not your emotion, but you're going to be practical about the changes that you need to make. Mercury retrograde. Okay? Something to do with the communication field, transportation, writing, publishing, speaking, education, research, and investigation. So changes in that directly or indirectly. Opportunities to open up for you to grow, expand, abundance, blessing, truth, wealth, and karma to bring things into a balance. But you got to pick the right one that's going to expand. Mars in Leo, you're going to take your energy, something connected with legal things, something to do with some kind of legal work or a new direction in that career. Saturn in Aries, you're looking at your things in a different direction. Open-minded and have an open thinking outside the box. Uranus in Gemini, changes, illusion, fantasy, brain fog, coming out what you need to do.